Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just touch base again. It's been a while since the last video. I just managed to acquire a few things. Just some little random cool things. These are paper-faced Erdls. I forget these are from the late 80s somewhere, either 87, 88, 89. They could possibly even be earlier. Got these, this was sent by a buddy, Kublai1969. He's also sent me that for free, that's awesome. Take and play. Named after yours truly. Kind of cool. I'm gonna start trying to get these for my son because he actually does like these. I'll just look for a big lot that I can find here in Brisbane and go pick up. It's James, I believe it works. Some more cool things. James, one of my favourite characters. Postcards. Kind of weird, kind of random. I know the guy who got these from, this guy named Larry up here in Brisbane. I've been to get stuff off him before in the past. He's got a massive collection of Thomas things. He's acquired stuff from going back to the 60s and 70s. He's got wicked stuff, which I'll get into that a bit later. It's James the Red Engine. So these are I believe these are the 90s. I believe they're 90s versions. Just let me have a look. Probably should have done this before camera. Yeah, the 1998 reprints. It's the Railway series. That is the third book. James the Red Engine. What else? Cool thing. It's like a factory error box. Yeah, Celebration here, and it's also got the James in it. I'll hold on to that. It's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Thanks for sending that, buddy. I appreciate it. Check that over there. I got these. These are probably a long time coming. Got this off a seller in Victoria, so marketplace. So I got paid $20 for that. That's pretty cool. Bash, and I got this as well. These two are both $50 shipped, so like $40 for the trains is not a bad deal. They have Ferdinand from the Mattel era, 2013, and Bash is also 2013. I'm very happy I got them because I've got Dash in the Mattel form, so I've got Bash now to go with it, and I just need another Dash for the Lost Island, and then that makes that complete. Trade that with Kublai1969. I can't remember what the fuck I traded it for. I really just for life of me cannot remember what I traded it for. Yeah, nah. Can't remember. Whatever. Either way, that's like the equivalent of about $30, so come out pretty good there. That's the 2013 boxed Edward. Yep, these are only getting up in value higher and higher. So I figured, why not strike? Same with Kublai1969. I traded this. It's 2004 box James. I'm very happy I got this. I've got a fairly large collection of James. With a few more on the way. I've got so the first versions, a couple of 94, 95s, got a 97, I've got a 99 on the way, do I have a 2001 on the way? No, I don't think I have a 2001. I've got a Tommy one, and I've got the Mattel ones, yeah, so that's growing. I'll try and endeavour to have him in every year. 2004, yeah, it's 2004, that's the one. Alright. We'll get into actually, one more. I just literally picked this up the other day. So, I have Gina. Yeah, kind of cool. This, if you notice on eBay, especially in the US, taking a bit of a price inflation, I think. I don't think it's necessarily warranted. I think there's enough of these sets going around. In Australia, this is the last set you'll find in Toys R Us. They would have had at least like 10 to 20 of them still on the shelves. This thing's going to be... You're going to be able to find this thing if you look around in lots. Don't get sucked into buying it for $50 plus, $70 plus on eBay. We found that for $10. I had to pay for the postage, so that's a pretty good deal overall. It is a limited edition one. Mine's in good condition, so I'll chuck it with my Reg and all the other few limited edition ones that have come out. Very happy I got that. Might chuck it in some sort of display case. Kind of cool. All right, so probably the last few weeks, I'm like going on to a month now. I've probably taken a bit of not a departure, but I've just sort of spawned my interest. Like the whole thing, what Thomas the Tank Engine is based on. Having read into it a bit more, decided I want to start collecting the first books that were brought out for each story. Endeavoring to try and get each version in the first impression, or the first one the first one that was printed. So without further ado, we'll get into these. This is James the Red Engine. This is the third book. It's got the dust jacket on it. The impression is like a 11th or 12th. I won't go into these I'm not going to go in. Yeah, it's a 12th impression. I think I'm just going to show them off in this. We'll do like a video of a Railway series like later on. Trying to source out a first edition for this. You see them in the UK, they're going to go for like £700 plus though. But I might know someone in the States that has one, but just leave that with me. Alright, I'll do this in chronological order. This is the first edition, 4 little engines. The book's held up pretty good condition. I've got, and I do like this one, this is a nice one. Duck and the Diesel Engine. That's the 13th book. That's really cool. I mean, I got this at a good price. So I've gotten all these books here that you see for $120. So, all in all, that's a pretty phenomenal feat. These are going to be like 30 to 40 Australian dollars probably each. That's probably just factoring in the actual book. The shipping from the UK, and the UK is where you're mostly going to find these things, is the bit of the tricky part that sort of gets you sort of bogged down when you try and find these. These appearing in Australia, sometimes, yeah, they do. Sometimes they do, but they're not very common. So that's number 13, Duck the Diesel Engine. What is this? Is this the 16th book? I think it's the 16th. I'm still learning these numbers too. That's branch line engines. Mostly held up in a good condition. I think in the middle it's got a little bit of a starting to at the spline of the book there. Either way, I've got very old engines. That's the first version. That is, I want to say that's book number 20. I might be wrong. Yep, either way, first version. This one, mainline engines. This is the first edition. Books. Look, that's alright. I can. That sort of stuff I can sort of live with these. I mean, these are the bloody first sort of editions of these things. You can't really complain with that. Mainline engines. With its dust jacket. This is the first version of enterprising engines. See, enterprising engines. That's held up. That's in really good condition, actually. It can be hard to find them anything like that. So that's a 1968, I think that book is. That book I do know the year. Oliver the Western Engine, I believe, is 1969, I want to say. I might be wrong on that as well. But no, I think that it's year by year now, sort of, yeah. So Oliver the Western Engine, that's the first version. Book's actually held up really good in that one. That's a nice book. Not much more to say, really. We've got this one's got a little bit of wear there, but that's fine. That's Duke the Lost Engine, first version. It's 1970. Yeah, 1970. That's the first printing. Yeah, Duke the Lost Engine. So there are a few. So I've only got that's only 8 of them. I have managed to source out another good 10 or 12 of them. That's just sort of a work in process. Getting them sent from the UK for somebody I know. So this is the first. So books 1 to 26 is written by the Reverend W. Audrey, the creator of the Railway series. Then his son, who in many ways actually is what a lot of this is actually like. I mean, is probably the central part to the whole creation of Thomas the Tank Engine, as he would read the stories to his son, and then eventually got all these books published. His son has taken over the mantle in 1983. Yeah, 1983, and wrote books up to, I think he still writes them to the present, but from the Railway series, he wrote them, the last one in 2011. So this is book number 34. It's from Christopher Audrey. That's Jock the New Engine. These are really hard to find in lots. These are sometimes they appear in Australia pretty frequently. In the UK, it's probably the same deal. They're sort of everywhere. It's always the case with, I'm finding this really quickly, that the people, they'll say that they've got, numbers 1 to 33 or 1 to 35 or something. And okay, I guess people would probably want to keep that as a collection. I'm finding it really hard to get people to want to separate it, not without offering a bit more money. So that's the problem now with me, especially with the UK pound. It's probably only about 55 cents to our dollar, I think. So it's a bit rough. If I want to buy some books for £20, £20, it's going to cost me like $37, $36. Not the best, but I mean, it is what it is. These are really hard to find. I've seen a few in Australia, but it's trying to maximise it too. If you find the most you can for the limited postage, and plus also I try and keep looking up here in Brisbane. Yeah, I'm glad I'm starting to collect these. This guy's books was one I really, really want. Actually, I want to try and get the last two of his that are pretty rare. Sorry, the last handful of his are pretty hard to obtain. But I think, someone who's found a whiteface Shobson truck, I'll get it done. Don't you worry about that. Alright, that's Jock the New Engine. That was just showing off some of the stuff I've got recently. Stay tuned, I might do another Wooden Railway review. Just a bit of life sort of happening at the moment. Daughter's not doing too well, but just keep her in your thoughts, guys. Anyway, I will see you guys next time, and we'll do another video.